Oh boy, it is December 19th, 2021, and I am Ineedmorcowbell. This is things that were interesting to me this week. Starting off with Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, the Mad Lads over at Katsuki Bamco released a future Gohan, a future Saga Gohan and Trunks card, and he is missing an arm, a freaking arm. My god, they finally did it. This is actually a future Gohan card, as his active skill exchanges into Gohan only after 3 turns and under 58%. I don't know how much I gotta emphasize that he's missing his left arm. Left arm. This one right here. This is the left arm. He doesn't have it. It's like that. He's only got one arm. He's only got one arm. It's like this, only one arm. It's incredible. They've never done that before. Every other Gohan card they've had has had multiple arms. So let's get back to the card information. The card is a dual sub-lead of Connected Hopes or Bond of Master and Disciple, granting 4 ki and 150% across the board, HP, attack, and defense. When HP is above 58%, the card is a random orb changer to agile ki orbs, and it guarantees an additional super attack when 8 or more ki orbs are obtained. That's crazy. After exchange, Gohan gets 8 ki and 258% attack, launches an additional super attack with 8 ki or more obtained, foresees enemies' super attacks when HP is below 58%, and if he gets KO'd, he recovers 85% health and gains 5 ki defense and damage reduction of 58% for the rest of the battle. Ridiculous. So he's an exchange card and he's a revival card also. Crazy. And he's missing an arm. It's a pretty great card, and it's currently only for JP. I just love it because there are many, many Gohan cards, like I said before. And this is the first one that is missing his arm. For Global, there is a star. For Global is a Star of Winter celebration. That's not right, is it? And we have a summons for LR, Goku, and Hit. So that's something. I have a video for the summons up, or it should be up eventually. I don't know. Go and check it out. Halo time. 343 had a 3-hour community stream that I didn't watch because I had no idea it was available or was streaming at all. And my God, it's 3 hours. It was actually on Tuesday, I think. So they talked about changes to the Tenrai and other upcoming events, meaning the items that you'll be earning from the events and replacing the challenge swaps and boosts with actual items instead of just challenge swaps and boosts. So it's been pretty good. It looks good. They're also reviewing the bundles and store items, looking to make changes to make free and paid customizations more rewarding. Reviewing cross customization, which is a no brainer. I mean, being able to use coatings and armor pieces, emblems across different armor sets is what all the previous games were all about. So it's been ridiculous. Hopefully, they get it all fixed up. There's also a new winter contingency event coming, so I assume it's going to be on the 21st, which is technically tomorrow or the next day. I don't know when this is airing. They talked about things that they want to do after the holiday break. One of the big things they are going to work on, unfortunately, not sooner but later, is a terrible desync uh, and lag that is apparent in Big Team Battle. There are times when it could be impossible to play with friends or even yourself, but because of this week's weekly challenge is garbage, I haven't really played much. Basically, every time there's a new uh, week reset, I just look at the challenge and like, okay, is that something I really want? Am I interested in that at all? Am I going to play Halo this week? And so far, the answer has been no. No, it's not. This week was a toaster. So what's going to be next week? Maybe some mistletoe emblem? PSO2 NGS news. Retem is finally here. Another new region opens up in the game. A desert region, a sandy, dusty region. Boy, my God, is there dust storms there, and I can't see anything. There's new stories, there's new characters to experience, new enemies, tames to kill for food. It's nice to have all this new stuff, and I noticed before even Friday that some people were already maxed out at 35, which I found hilarious. I mean, just one class. The second class, not so much. It has been enjoyable to run around doing all this new stuff, but I am locked in a loop of I can't really do much else because I need to play the story to unlock more parts of the area, but I've been holding the story off for the stream. And yeah, so I haven't been able to stream. So I look forward to going through the story to continue playing as usual. So yeah, I got so when I finish the story mode, unfortunately, the story does seem kind of small in comparison to previous episodes. But then again, this is all still technically episode one. You know, whatever episode one of NGS is. So we'll see how it goes in the future. Uh, the next major update is in 6 months. Light of my life, Sonic news. Earlier in the week, on Tuesday, a complete series Blu-ray was announced for Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is an old show, it was from the 90s. Um, and then on Saturday, a complete series Blu-ray was announced for Sonic Boom, which was the show that was shown on Cartoon Network the last few years. So that's pretty awesome. We got two Sonic shows. Uh, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on Blu-ray is coming from Discotech, I believe. Probably the wrong thing, but they also did a complete series for Sonic X. I don't know if that's the Japanese dub, the Japanese version, or the 4Kids dub, which has been kind of nobody really seems to like that one due to censorship things and the voice casting. And then Sonic Boom arrives in March, and I actually didn't see who is making that one. Yeah, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog arrives in February, and Sonic Boom arrives in March, and then Sonic had the Hedgehog 2 movie arrives in April. That's some good months right there. Sports time news. The Lakers played against the Timberwolves, and old weak shoulders here threw the ball into a guy's face, causing a turnover, and the Timberwolves scored. I thought that was hilarious. Later on in the game, weak shoulders pushes a Timberwolves guy, and he falls back into poor street clothes. He got injured and ended up walking into the tunnel and falling over. I don't like when these sports people get injured and then they like walk off the field or court. I mean, they are injured. Just drive them off the play area and get back to the game. Street Clothes could have injured himself even more just walking off. I mean, he already looks like he is not built properly and he's too delicate to be out there. It's just every time I see somebody get injured, especially like in football, these people get injured all the time and then they just like mess with them on the field, like get them off the field, get them some help on the offsides. They don't need to be out there. Usually when they stop, I think when they stop the game for these people, uh, they can't be part of the next play. Also, I think that's what I read or heard. I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know who was on the Timberwolves team. I just thought it was funny. The Suns destroyed the Hornets 37-106, and the Cardinals were destroyed by the Detroit Lions. I mean, like bad. And the Detroit Lions, which I found out today, is the worst team in the NFL right now. So that's pretty hilarious in its own right. Um, but apparently, the last time this happened was in 1994 and 2004, uh, with the Cowboys and the Patriots going on to win the Super Bowl later that year after their losses. Like they also lost to the worst team in the leagues those years. So they went on to win the Super Bowl. Cardinals, 2021, whatever type of Roman numeral this is, Super Bowl winners this year. That's what's going to be happening. Quick tidbit here. I was getting the scores from the previous games, and I just, decided to look up the Arizona Coyotes. And my God, they won. They won. I didn't even see what the other team was, who they played against, but they won 6-5. It looks like overtime. That's pretty incredible. Way to go, Coyotes. And then, of course, the Diamondbacks are holding strong on their last victory because of the strike. Way to go, D-backs. Anime news brings us to Fruit of Evolution. Before I knew it, my life had it made. Seiichi Hiragi learns a new skill that makes him more of an ungodly monster than before. Finally, in other news, Bob's Burgers across the street villain Jimmy Pesto had his voice actor Jay Johnston removed from the show when it was found out he was at the Capitol with a bunch of other treasonous insurrectionists. I find it hilarious because it just seems like it would be very in character for Jimmy Pesto to be there. No word yet on if they're going to have Johnson replaced. But one fan theory I read was that they were going to have Jimmy arrested in the show and then his ex-wife take over the restaurant and become Linda's rival. I think that would be a fun idea to work with because I mean, sure, all this time, Jimmy and Bob rivals. So a new dynamic. And then to go a little deeper, uh, Bob kind of finds her a little attractive, but also Jean, that's maybe going a little too far. But I don't know where they are in the series. But I love Bob's Burgers. That's a great show. And that's going to be it for me this week. I supposedly stream every weekday on YouTube and Twitch. Um, it's been a little difficult, obviously, this last week or so. I haven't been able to get on, and I've actually been streaming at night sometimes. So, unfortunately, whenever I pop on, I can get on. This has been things that interested me this week. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Have a good Christmas. Happy holidays. One more week to the end of the year. What is going on over here? Since when do I have lighting issues?